This is the first Portland breaker project.
We're here on the Concordia University campus in Portland, Oregon.
We've got 17 to 26-year-olds who are in all different stages in life.
It's got the manufacturing base, it's got the small makers. We wanted to see what would happen if we posed a challenge like the future of stuff.
The future of stuff.
To see how they could contribute value to the growth of making and manufacturing.
And we have 2 weeks to get that done. It's pretty intense.
So the students work on a longer timeline for 14 days, starting with a call to action with our project visionaries.
We talked to a lot of really interesting people. We got the students, the breakers, out into the world.
One of the most important principles of the work is developing empathy, connecting with the real needs of real people, and in order to do that you have to get out of the building and talk to people.
That thing that people say, which is like, oh, well that's a good problem to have, it's still a problem.
Instead of taking materials, shredding them all up, melting them down, building something new out of it, you're taking something as it exists and finding a way to extend the life of it and keep on using it.
Kind of collecting information and looking at getting to know the people you design for.
The biggest challenge is it takes too long to go from the start to the finish.
And that also plays into efficiency. So efficiency is a huge challenge for us. Like, this is a business model that doesn't exist anywhere in the world.
We invited in a group of what we call professional development ride-along participants.
We are learning alongside the breaker team at the same time. So we're running parallel, but then we cross over and we interact with each other intentionally. So it's like intentional disruption.
Teaching you guys how to collaborate, that would be a key piece, because I agree that we don't do that as much in our system right now.
They get a glimpse of the student process, and then they have their own kind of, what does it mean to teach and facilitate this type of learning?
I get a lot of yes but or no but at school. The cool thing about Breaker is that everyone's like yes and that's really sweet.
At Bevel, we're trying to connect manufacturers with the skilled and talented employees that they need to grow their businesses right here in America.
Spreadit is a web and mobile social media platform built to enable makers and small business owners to create beautiful content and reach a larger consumer market.
Introducing Guano, where we work with companies to go through their product line and figure out ways to adapt their products.
I feel Breaker prepared me by giving me a network of people who stimulated the idea process and who taught me how to think productively. If school was like Breaker, I'd probably stay until I was 40.
When you're able to create something with your hands and to take that idea out of your head, outside of the paper, you're able to see it visually, you're able to feel it and touch it, and it allows you to really see what works about that prototype or project and what really doesn't.
I feel like I have been more mentally engaged and challenged in these past 2 weeks than I have in my entire career of high school.